why do I think Instagram is a good platform? There's lots of reasons why I think Instagram is a great platform. No matter who you are, you can express yourself, you can be yourself, or you can find a way to even take care of yourself and the people around you. Instagram is one of the many platforms that I found personally that has not only helped me express myself, but even pay my bills. Like, it's amazing what you can do with something as simple as an app on a phone. I think people really underestimate the power of what you can do to change your life with a little bit of extra work, literally at your fingertips. You can go to your regular day job, 9 to 5, whatever that schedule might be, and then spend 2 hours, 5 hours, another 6, 7, even another 8 hours after that, and network and meet people and talk and do things, express yourself, post videos, write blogs, connect links to other things you might be involved with, create community reach. Like, there's so many things you can do with something like Instagram. It's completely life-changing, it's game-changing, and it's something that I think everybody should be using, no matter what your thoughts are on social media. If you're not using it, you're not relevant. And that's not a bad thing. You don't have to be relevant. You can completely stay out of it. But if you want to level up, you want to change different things, nobody else is going to come find you. You have to put yourself out there. So Instagram is one of the best ways currently to do it. And until that platform completely explodes, use it to every last drop that you can possibly get out of it. Do not let go of this opportunity. I don't work for them, they don't pay me anything, but the opportunities that I've been able to get out of expressing myself and learning a new technique and different things is just completely mind-blowing. So I encourage everybody to actually harness that and try. I think a great way to connect to people on Instagram, whether it be other barbers or just anybody in the industry you might want to work in, especially in the beauty industry, whether it's within hair or aesthetics, anything like that. You can send direct messages, you can just tag people, but again, everything comes back to story. Whatever the content is that you're putting out, if you actually post something that's quality or have something quality to say, your picture doesn't even have to be great, but if you can just get somebody to relate and feel what you're doing, whether it's a color or your feelings about the color and the person that you're working with, it's just priceless. It's something to totally work with. So what should you maybe not do on Instagram? Maybe what are some best practices? I'd say the best practices come down to whatever's important for you. Do the things that you know are going to feel right so that you can sleep well at night. And I mean positive things. Nothing is to be gained by taking the time out to say anything negative to somebody else, and you can, but at the end of the day, you're the one losing if you're doing that. Take the time to put the steps into action to become your best self, no matter what it is, whether it's in person or on an online platform. You take those great steps and you put them out in everything that you do, and that's literally all you need to do. Don't even think about bad steps or bad practices, just focus on the good ones. Anything else you're gonna learn over time. Just don't stop. The only bad practice is to give up. So what's a good way to build yourself on Instagram? I think, I'm still getting there myself. I have a smaller following compared to most people that are on there, but that's not something that phases me, because even though I have a small following currently, whether that grows or doesn't grow, it's the quality of the connection that I get with people from it. So by, again, focusing on your story, focusing on quality content, and just being true to yourself and actually having a meaning, having a why behind why you're doing what you're doing, makes all the difference. As long as you know your why for what you're doing on Instagram, that's one of the best ways to build, because if you're being authentic and true to your actual self, other people are going to pick up on that. And so then on top of that, if you're being authentic and you just happen to put out something that's quality, or even not quality, but just stirs an emotion in someone, you're going to get people to reach out. And that's the game changer. If you just have 5 or 10 people that really follow you and care about you, that can quickly turn into 20. And all you need are a few fans, if that's what you're looking for. You could be looking for anything, but if you're looking for people to follow what you do, or maybe down the line buy a product, you have to have that core group of people. So the best practice, again, is to do what's right for the right reasons and make sure that you have good intent to take care of others, and the rest will work itself out. And that's how you're going to grow. And that's what I've seen with all the people that I've worked with in the industry, especially people that are considered some of the top people. They always go out of their way to provide quality content and to be quality people. And that's the biggest difference I've seen between people who have been able to succeed and people who have failed. A good way to get started and maybe get the ball rolling with Instagram is to write it down. really be vocal about your goals. Make sure that you know what you're looking for and you know why you're doing it. Write it down on paper, put it down in notes in your phone, reach out to other people in your community that might be doing the same thing. These are all different ways to network and grow, whether it's in video, photography, or if it's in hair. If you have different salons and barbershops in your area, reach out to them. See if maybe you can take pictures for them. Maybe you can just come in and just tour the shop, but get your face out there, get known. Go out in real life to the areas of people that are actually around you, and then you can actually in person ask for their Instagram handle or their YouTube or anything of that nature. Maybe they have a vlog, maybe they want to feature you, and maybe you could go feature them. Those are some of the best things to do. Everybody wants to be more known and do more things, but they don't want to get out of their bubble. They don't want to talk to new people, and I see all these people that want to grow in everything they do, but they won't even respond to the few people that do actually write them on their account currently. If you don't have the ability to sit down and actually respond to the people that currently care about you, how can you actually do anything for people triple fold if you do just so happen to grow? So just reach out, get your name out whichever way you can. What do I look for when I decide to follow someone on Instagram? There's a lot of factors that come into it, but for me, it comes down to authenticity and creativity. If I see somebody that's putting out something amazing, but also has like a quality to them that I just don't see anywhere else, that's one of the biggest things for me. But also people that are just supporting their community, and especially in the hair industry, there are so many people that just want to see good work and they want to learn new techniques and they're just thirsty for knowledge. And that's just one of the biggest things I look for. So anybody that's willing to share what they know, whether it's how to film a haircut or how to do a haircut. I've been cutting hair for over 10 years. I've done a ton of different haircuts, and I can help teach people how to do everything from literally how to plan out a haircut, to do the haircut, to film the haircut, and actually distribute that haircut. And if you find people that are doing things like that, that's one of the top things I think personally to look for, like-minded individuals who want to grow. So for me, it all comes down to, is this person putting out quality, and can I grow from it, and is it not going to waste my time? What's been my best moment on Instagram so far? I've had a lot of great moments, but probably the best one was about, I think it was 7 months ago. I was able to get an opportunity to connect with somebody that I really respect in the industry, Blvd. Sophie's been not only just a mentor and somebody that I've looked up to actually for years before we actually even talked, but she's been somebody who, since we've connected and we've been able to work together, has helped be a beacon of basically direction and guidance, and not only that, but support for what I do. Having her belief in what I do and letting me basically film her and put out content for her platform, especially when she is so talented herself, has been a huge game changer. So basically that best moment for me was about probably 7 or 8 months ago, where she was looking for somebody to help her with her content because she has been so busy because she's always traveling the world. I wrote her and basically in a couple short paragraphs said, look, not only do I do hair, but I also film, I edit videos, and I'm into all the self-development that you are. Every book, every quote that you post, I've read it or I've listened to it. Like, it's my life. I believe in self-development. I believe in taking care of others, and I see that you do too. So yeah, you can cut great hair, and yeah, you do great pictures, but you seem like a great person. That's why I think we should work together, and I'd love to have a chance. She sent me some footage from there. You should have seen my face when I saw it. She actually wrote me back. That was the first thing that was great. And then we talked for a little bit. She sent me some footage, and I knocked it out of the park. And I was able to land a deal with her to basically just start working with her, traveling a little bit, doing different videos, and it's just grown from there. Since then, I've been able to meet some of just the most amazing and talented people in the hair industry. I've flown around the world. I've been to Russia, I've been to Canada, I've worked with Schwarzkopf and many other companies currently, and it's been because I had the courage to actually reach out to Blvd and say, I'm the person you're looking for. And so believing in myself was probably the best moment, and that moment of believing in myself was actually having the courage to reach out to somebody that I respected, which I think more people should do. To not be afraid and to actually go for what you want, it can literally change your life. So that's probably my best moment.